So today I thought it would be helpful to share my thoughts on pain as someone that has really spent the last 20 plus years studying it in my own life, looking at my clients, the physiological and psychological effects of what pain does to us and our bodies. How do we get out of pain? What are some reliable solutions? I'd like to just first say that in a lot of ways, pain is kind of a catch-22 because in truth, pain is really a product of our ego. Now, some of you, as you're hearing this, are probably like, but wait, I slipped and fell on the stairs and landed on my hip, and now I have all this pain. And what I would say is, even in situations like that, we have to look at our life. We have to look really clearly and honestly with ourselves and say, that slip and fall is not random, that there is some process that we are connected to that is not random, but is actually a direct reflection of our inner state. And we have to take full responsibility, whether it is the slip or fall or slamming your thumb in the car, whatever. Some part of you is dysregulated in that place, and actually that accident was a reminder to let you know to come back to center. So, but for the course of this video, I'm going to really focus on the pain being more from a chronic pain situation, folks that are dealing with chronic pain each and every day, and how you can actually get more instant relief as you follow what I'm gonna say here. So that's the crazy thing, is pain is a product of our mind. And I will say a little bit more to this. And simultaneously, it is the ego that is also trying to run away from the pain, right? So like when we put our hand on a hot stove, quickly we want to pull it away. When we have a pain in our knee, it's the same thing. We immediately want to move away from that, either through suppressing it through external means like medicine, pharmaceuticals, herbs, anything that takes us out of that. And I'm not saying any of that is wrong. It is just a way that we want to get out of it, right? So it's always good, better, and best. And that's good if you need to do that. But I am more interested in unraveling to the source of the pain, which really is a deeper pattern that will explain about your egoic structure that is bringing you to this place where pain is either constantly being re-triggered in your nervous system or is happening through multiple accidents throughout your day. So the pain, or the response to the pain, is really, almost like a evolutionary mechanism in our minds and our nervous system to move away from it. And what I've found is that, of course, that is an old program that we've had in humanity for many, many years. And I feel like during this time, we are being asked to evolve to another place of understanding when we are suffering from pain, particularly chronic pain. And as much as the egoic parts of our mind are telling us to move away from it, this is your opportunity to actually befriend it. The same way as if you probably hear in the background my son, if he slipped and fell over here on the patio, I would not run away. At least most parents would not run away from that situation. We would actually get down on our knee and check in, make sure, hey, are you okay, buddy? Like let me get you something, like let me attend to you. The real realization I had many years ago is this is what I have to do for myself. And this is what I have to teach my clients how to do for themselves. And so, yes, it does take a certain level of awareness and, of course, attention to be proactive and take responsibility when you're in pain and you want to check out. You want to grab the remote to see Netflix. You want to go to the fridge. You want to take the pain relievers. You want to grab the cannabis, whatever that is. Before you take action from that place, what I'm suggesting is to give yourself a moment, a pause, and to attend to the pain, to bring, yes, all your attention to it. So in the example of my knee, giving my whole attentive mind to that place. And then immediately when you do that, there's one of three things that are going to happen. Number one, the pain will increase. Yes, it will get stronger. Two, it'll start moving. It'll go either down to your ankle, or it'll go to your other knee, or maybe up to your hip or somewhere else. And that can cause a lot of fear when that happens. And then the third one is the pain will disperse. There'll be relief. And I would arguably say that the two formers will ultimately lead to dispersion at a certain point. However, when it does move from one knee to the other, or when the pain gets louder, that's an opportunity to even lean in more. It's like your body's like needing actually even more of your attention, saying, don't go. There's more here. And so that is my recommendation, to, in that moment, continue to pause, continue to attend even more. And in Chinese medicine, we call this chasing the dragon, where literally you stay with the pain. And it reminds me of Star Wars. Forgive me, I'm a product of growing up in the Star Wars era. When like they're going to the first one, New Hope, when they're going to blow up the Death Star, and a lot of the rebellion that's going in there initially to take that incredible shot that hit the target, you know, you can hear the sounds of their ego flying off, like, they're gaining in too fast. That's an impossible shot. Is it not gonna happen? And you hear the voice of the higher council of one of the generals or something, stay on target, right? So you have to stay with it. You have to stay on target. And then, of course, when Luke Skywalker does it, what does he do? He turns off all those parts of his mind that are associated. We could think of like AI, robotics, right? Those outer reliances of mechanics, and trust his inner nature, trust his inner guidance, that he knows how to not only perceive the situation, but ultimately will trust that the solution will come from that place. And in fact, as we all know, he takes the shot and the Death Star blows up. Yay. Same thing with the pain. If we stay on target with it, and the more we can unblend and uncouple from those patterns of fear, those patterns of separation or disassociation with our body, and actually lean into it, befriend it, that is where the medicine lies. And that is where you'll get the most relief, not just from your pain, but you'll have this new opportunity of transformation that'll come into the body and up-level you to a new state, a new frequency of healing and growth that'll come to you. Because every time you do that and the pain disperses, it's like a new set of program is installed into your understanding, your neural networks, that have the confidence that you can go forward with the next time you have pain, that there you can rely on this intelligence of your body. And the more and more you do this, the more and more you create that critical momentum to heal. Now, I'm not suggesting that this is easy. There sometimes, as you do befriend the pain, there is a lot of resistance. There's actually physiological response that your body will have, and you'll have a lot of narratives and stories and emotions that'll come up and traumas that were there. And these are the messages that I said at the beginning is where the pain originates. This is where the pain will actually implant into the body in these specific places, because those are the weak places that we once maybe believed we were less than, or we weren't enough, or I needed something more outside me. They are like this sponge surface that receives the pain and then creates a climate, if you will, for that pain to house and harbor. So as you start dispersing the pain, you're also dispersing those messages, those belief patterns that you've been holding in your somatic being. This is how we heal, guys, with heart medicine. This is how we heal with mind-body medicine. And this is how miracles happen for you. I work with many of my clients that we have done just amazing work, not just healing their cancers, their autoimmune conditions, but really helping them open their heart center and realize the truth of who they are and live a life not just pain-free, but open up to new possibilities, to new freedoms, to be a liberated being in their life, to move freely with great access to abundance, to love, to more happiness in their day. And if you're someone that feels really called by this, that resonates with this message and feels like you want to step up in your healing game, you want to experience these miracles that you hear so much about, these transformations that happen through just the awakened awareness state with mind-body medicine that helps heal the body, transform disease, and allow greater access to guidance and abundance in your life, then I recommend checking out a special video that I made down below. It's particularly for you, and it's loaded with a bunch of testimonials that'll help you see how possible this really is for you. So I recommend checking that out, and I recommend booking a call with me so I can tune into you and find out what it is that you are really needing at this time, talking about your situation and figuring out the best solutions for you. And I'd love to do that. And for those of you that are new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. This is how this message gets out to more and more people that are crying out for this message. They're crying out for this medicine, that need this now during this time. Give me a thumbs up, guys, and I hope you get to experience your miracle today too. God bless everyone. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.